A Dragonstone oracle reading takes the stones and implements them into the question that has been asked, whether it's past, present, and future, or whether it applies to the weeks of a month. The stones will tell us the answers that we're seeking. This is a Dragonstone reading for June of 2015. Our first week, June 1st through the 6th, finds us with selenite. May and April have been a little rough. It's been a difficult period moving through that Scorpio full moon with the eclipse. So now we have, it looks like we have a little respite. Selenite is a stone of light and consciousness. It brings in angelic activity, and it allows us just to open up to all of the light that we can possibly bring in. So this new moon in Taurus that we've just gone through is allowing us to bring the light back into our lives, and that's what we're going to be doing this first week of June, bringing the light back into our lives, and I think we really need it. Our second week in June, which is June 7th through the 13th, we find a piece of lepidolite. Lepidolite is a stone that has a lot of lithium in it. So again, it's a very gentle and kind stone. It brings in just a sense of peacefulness and calmness. And so our second week here, we have another week where we have the ability to find calm in the heart of the storm. I think things will still be moving around and still be in a little bit of upheaval, but by bringing in the light from that first week and bringing in the calm from the second week, each of you will be able to just take a deep breath, which I think we've all been wanting to do for a while. Take that deep breath. Our third week in June, which is June 14th through the 20th, we have a piece of tiger's eye. And tiger eye is, it's a pseudomorph, meaning that it is a stone that was that came about of using the formation of another stone. So it always represents deep transformation. So here we have a calm week, we have a week of light, and now we have a week of transformation. So look into what is it that you've been wanting to transform. We have been in a Mercury retrograde, so this is just the end of it here by this third week of June. And we're looking at how we can transform things that no longer work for us, things that have been impeding our progress forward, relationships that are stagnant, that don't serve us any longer. All of those pieces are going to be able to be transformed and transmuted here in this third week, June 14th through the 20th. Our fourth week of June 21st through the 27th, and we could extend it over into the 30th, which would be a very long week, but let's start here with June 21st through the 27th. Two stones came out of the bag, a piece of moonstone and a piece of aventurine. Great combination. The aventurine is about healing. The aventurine brings a lot of abundance to us. And the moonstone brings balance in our lives, balance within relationships, the male and the masculine and the feminine of who we are, the masculine and the feminine in relationship itself. So here this fourth week in June, moving into that little half week, going into June 30th, is going to find us with an increased abundance of not just our money, but I think it's an abundance of our relationships, an abundance of our ideas. We're out of the Mercury retrograde, so we're going to start moving forward with a great velocity is what it feels like, but also with balance. So having come out of some of those shadow aspects of the last couple of months, now we're seeing healing and balance coming back into our lives. I pulled one last stone for June 28th through the 30th. It's just 3 days, and it's a piece of Larimar. The Larimar, again, is a stone of peace. It is a stone that brings in, it's very liquidous, it's immutable. So we like that. We like that mutability, and with the transformation and the healing and the balance, allowing us to have a little bit of mutable aspect, a little bit of movement is going to be lovely. It also, again, represents peace and clarity, and it also reminds us to step out of any pieces of guilt that we may have been holding on to for some of the things that may have been done or said in the last preceding weeks while we were still in that retrograde. That looks to be it for June. Have a wonderful month, and I will talk to you again in July. Thank you so much. Bye.